Yo, this is Marcus Young with Proverbs from Young. I'm here today to talk to you about something that's been on my mind for like a couple of days now. I know you've been watching the other videos. I hope you've been watching the other videos, and I hope they've been a blessing. They've been helping you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're going to get straight into it. I think this is going to be short and sweet, and I hope that it blesses you and helps you in this time of your life, in this phase, in this season. Let's get it. Yo, so we're here now. We got another topic. I think we're just going to just straight shooter with this one. So, how do you ask for help? How do you know how to ask for help? Why don't we ask for help? We go through these phases in life where we just don't know how to trust people, or there's something within us that don't believe we're deserving of the help that we're requesting. We can put any phrasing or thought process to that word help, but the biggest issue that we all run into is that we don't ask for it. We don't know how to ask for it. What is the problem? Why don't we see that there's a need and that there is somebody that God or even in regular situations that we don't receive the help we need because we don't know how to ask for help? One key word I will always put into this scenario is vulnerability. We are scared to be open because once we open up and we create a space to be vulnerable and for people to see our scars and our weaknesses and the need that is at hand, we're scared of people going and talking about our business. We're scared of people holding debts to our head. We're scared of people waving it around like a credit or a flag to say that they were the reason we advanced. But is there a true issue with that? That's for you to answer. But the biggest piece of advice I want to give you is when it comes to asking for help, you'll never know what you'll receive if you don't ask. My mother and even recently my mentor has spoke to me about when you ask, the worst answer you can get or you're already expecting is no. We're already knowing that there's a high chance that somebody just might not help. So what's the risk or what's the problem with taking that risk to receive a yes? I believe that I can generally speak to the word faith. Personally, for me, I've seen faith literally move mountains in my life and help things advance. But for some of us, we have not been in situations or don't have the gift of faith or the measures of faith that help us advance. So what replaces that if we have it in measures, in each of our measures? That's for you to evaluate. But one thing I would suggest to you is, in building a relationship with God, right, you're already making your prayer request known for him to answer something that you're dealing with. If we cannot reach him or touch him outside of the ways we know to grow closer to him, we deal with people every day that give us sentiments and show us in their actions how much they care and they love us, even if in multiple moments they let us down, but one moment they pulled through in a pivotal time. And we cherish those moments and we value them, but we don't hang on to the damaging parts of receiving help, because it would then hinder us from receiving further help. When you're receiving help from people, a lot of time it can feel like there's more of a negative impact than a positive impact. You should definitely look into the fact that when you have the faith to believe that something can be achieved, when you have the faith to believe that something can be achieved, that there's a possibility that it will work. I remember my bro was teaching his youth ministry. He said, it might happen. It might happen. That's a catchphrase that I believe that everybody needs to hear. I wanted him to actually speak on it, but I'll speak on it on the behalf of him. But it might happen. If you were to just go out and try, or go out and ask someone, or petition your need, you don't know what might come in because you opened your mouth and spoke life, or even chose to believe that something might happen. We should relinquish the fact, the pride, or the subtle fear and doubt that things go wrong. It's so easy to think towards a negative thing, or that the outcome would not be okay, that it's just going to be the Titanic. It's going to be a sinking ship of a scenario, when really everything can actually work out in your favor. Personally, for me, there are several times where, because of how people held a debt or a help to my head or things like that, I definitely just stopped asking, or I didn't like being told no. Sometimes we don't know how to receive a no well to advance to our next yes, because sometimes the value is in the one yes compared to the multiple no's. Help it comes in various ways. But you need to understand how it's coming to you and the value it adds when you receive that yes and that help. It's weighed on me. I've thought about it. There's scenarios where we feel like we're embarrassed to ask. We feel like the people that we're asking can't provide, or we're more concerned about the person's view of us rather than what we just actually need, that we need in that time. So I will petition you with this short, but I believe meaningful video. I would dare you this week, whenever you're watching this, give yourself 7 days. 7 days. 7 days to ask for help in any area of your life. Break your fear, go against your doubts, and try something you never tried. And if it failed, you can say you tried. It's a lesson, not a failure. But if it just so happens that it works, I'm pretty sure when you look back, you'll be grateful that it worked out because you took the chance to attempt to say yes for help and to try to get help in any aspect. That word itself can have a tone to it, because even when I say it, it almost says as if you're in a bad spot. It sounds as if you're in a bad spot, but help doesn't mean that you're in a bad spot. You just need a little boost, a little push, something extra to keep you going and to keep you motivated. So this is Proverbs from Young. I'll start adding some scriptures in the description as we progress, we go forward. I didn't want to really stretch this out. If you definitely want to look into some deeper counsel per your personal life, I definitely have a link and access that you can get in touch with me to schedule an appointment. You know, I've been doing that for people for years now. So you can find out how I can help you with that. So I have the email below in the description. But yes, help is good. Finding help is good. And getting the help when it finally comes through is the greatest thing. The faith to know that even a multiple no's, that my yes will come, will reap great benefit, because you're still hoping and believing on a chance that something will change. Whenever you stop asking is when you won't see change. Whenever you stop growing, you might not see any more fruit. So continue to press forward in the hard thing, because things might not get easier, but they will get better. This is Marcus Young, Proverbs from Young. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you stay in tune, because the next one will be a deep, heavy topic, because there's been, life continues to happen. So because life is going on, there's always something to talk about. Proverbs from Young, over and out.